Hello again, folks. Okay, so you are not even going to believe this. I'm stunned. I am absolutely stunned. And at the moment, it's probably a good thing that I don't have the money for a plane ticket to Wisconsin because there's some people I need to slap. So I was informed about this interview that had been done by Pamela Sturm to this Milwaukee Magazine, I guess. I'll put the link down below. Um, but in this article, Ms. Sturm, because I'm sorry, but that woman's got fucking 58-year-old divorcee written all over her. Now, what you have to understand about Ms. Sturm is that she is a former PI. Yeah, she's a former private investigator, so you would think she would know better. Miss Sturm states that she was desperate to find Teresa 5 days after she disappeared. But I'm sorry, if you were so fucking desperate, why did it take you 2 days after she was reported missing by her mother, who it took her 3 days to notice her daughter was gone? If you were so desperate to find her, why didn't you start when y'all figured out she was missing? That's all I'm saying. You're a fucking private investigator, for God's sakes. Number two, okay, so she goes to the Avery compound. She sees Earl Avery. He gives her permission to search the property. And I think we all admit it's a little convenient that she found the car in a half an hour in the southeast corner of the property, which makes no sense to me whatsoever. Oh, I'm sorry. Jesus led her to it. Seriously, all the dying children in Africa and all the abused children being murdered by their parents, but Jesus took time out of his busy schedule to show you where a car was. Do you ask him for help finding parking spots too? It seems a little rude, don't you think? What gets me though is when she tells everybody that she called to her daughter Nicole. Nicole, come here, come here. It's camouflaged even. Camouflaged, camouflage, the whole point of camouflage is to make the person or object less conspicuous, but the very act of the branches being piled all over it, if you look at the rest of the lot, makes that car conspicuous as shit. How the fuck do you figure it's camouflaged, Pam? And what really gets me is look at the pictures. Look at the pictures of when they found this car. Found this car. I'm sorry, I don't buy it. The RAV4 insignia on the back, on the spare, it's like framed by the debris. Like, hello, I'm a RAV4. Hi, here I am. Whoever did this is probably the most stupid criminal of all time. And I'm sorry, but at this point, it's really starting to look like he is working in conjunction with the police because, but this is the part that gets me, guys. This is the part that gets me. This is the bombshell. You ready? You better be sitting down. Okay. Pam admits in this article, private investigator Pam. That's her new nickname. P.I. Pam. Private investigator Pam admits that both her and her daughter took their shirts in their hand like that and tried to open the car before they called police. Yeah, I know. What the fuck was she? She's a private investigator. She's a former private investigator. She should know better than to A, touch anything that could be a piece of evidence or could have evidence on it, or try to open the car without the police present. What the fuck were you thinking, Pamela? What were you doing? Anyway, she says that when her and her daughter tried to open the car, it was locked. Why would it be locked? I don't recall seeing anything in there anywhere about the doors being locked when the cops got there. Do you? I don't remember anything like that. Of course, I'll be going over the evidence collection records. But, Link did have a key. And this is what really gets me, is Pam says that she then had her daughter read off the VIN number to her, and it sounded familiar. How did it sound familiar to you, Pam? How the fuck do you know Teresa's VIN number? So much so that it could sound familiar to you. And this is what gets me about that. If you remember the phone call to Wiegert, she starts going off about, I don't have my glasses. Nicole, read me off the VIN number, like she's reading it for the very first time. This whole fucking... Pamela, you're not a very good liar. And just because you do it all the time doesn't mean you're good at it. What in the ever-loving fuck is going on here, folks? That's my question. What the hell is happening? Because I'm sorry, but a former private investigator who touched the fucking car. She touched it with her sweatshirt, thus potentially obliterating any actual fingerprints that could have been on the car door handle, and she wasn't charged. And she admitted that. She admitted this to a reporter in a fucking publication, and nobody said anything. Nobody noticed anything. Now, I will admit, this was pointed out to me by a fan, Wesley. Hi, Wesley. Thanks. And he got it from a group on Facebook. So thanks, guys. Thank you for bringing this to light. What the hell? A former private investigator who touched the car and then lied, acting like she was reading the VIN number for the very first time. At the very least, it's suspicious. And it needs to be looked into, because I'm sorry, but no. 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 You do not touch anything. Anything. And not only that, but she acted on the phone like, can I get inside the car? Can I open up the car? And Wiegert told her, no, don't touch the car. So if she already knew that the doors were locked, why would she say that on the phone? Think on that. All right, folks, I've got some more research to do, and I will be bringing you some more videos today. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you soon.